Family, welcome. Today, I'm gonna shoot a very special video. I'd say it's the most special that I've shot until now. Is the one in every poll that I've done is the one that all of you have been voting the most that you want to hear about. And this is it. That's why we're doing it with a professional camera. We're stepping our game up. Like everything we do, every day we do it better. Same goes for the content. So I'm gonna tell you how I started my agency, how I funded Black Dove Management. Here it is, my logo, which absolutely changed my life. Okay, let's go back, okay, because there's a lot involved, there's a lot of other stuff involved on how I funded the agency, because if you guys know a little bit about me, you know that my life has not been the typical normal life. So it was not like I had money around me or I had rich parents or a partner or somebody who helped me to do this. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to open a business and do it. So let's go back to how everything started, right? So I came out of jail after doing 4 years, right? And, you know, the only thing I knew how to do, it was sell drugs, okay? That was the only thing I knew. For me, in my mind, it was either you sell drugs or you're a waiter. That's the only thing I knew. For me, it was not a possibility of making money in a different way or even online, because it was not like I didn't even have a laptop, and I didn't even know how to create a Gmail account, right? So let's go to how everything started. I came out of jail, yeah? And I went back to the same shit, obviously selling drugs and doing what I knew how to do. And God was telling me that that was not the path. God was showing me that if I keep going down that road, I'm going to end up dead or back in jail again. And guys, I am a father. Last thing I wanted again, it was to lose time with my daughter again, because that's the most precious thing you have in life, is time. Time is the most precious asset you have, because you'll never come back. You can lose all your money, you can always get it back. Money is fucking money. It doesn't mean shit, okay? So I start going back to the same shits and nothing works out. Everybody around me again gets arrested. My ass somehow was getting saved one time or another. God was basically telling me, you need to stop this shit. So I met a girl when I came out of jail that she was doing OnlyFans, right? So when I came out of jail, I had no fucking clue what OnlyFans was. No clue. For me, I'm going to say this. For me, OnlyFans and a prostitute was the same. I didn't know, right? So then I start dating this girl. And I start fucking with her and shit. There was nothing serious. So then I was thinking, actually, what is she doing? Like, is she a prostitute, actually? I thought like she would actually meet people through the internet and shit like this. Like, she would actually set meetings and that. So, long story short, the girl used to say to me, oh, I'm going to work. And as she set up a tripod, she put her phone, and she starts dancing in front of the phone and just getting changed, fucking wearing costumes and shit. I remember I used to think, what the fuck is this girl doing? Is she joking? She's saying to me, I'm going to work, and she's dancing in front of my motherfucking phone. I was thinking, she must be dumb. But really, the one that was super dumb was me, because this girl was making more money than me at the time. And I thought I was cool, and I thought I was clever when I actually wasn't. But I had no idea about online money. Right. One day, I remember I asked the girl. This girl used to just have a very good life. Like, she used to go to, buy luxury shit all the time. She had money, she was relaxed. And then I actually used to see, all she does is lay on the sofa and the thing that she calls work. Get the phone and dancing in front of her phone. So one day I asked her, how much money are you making? And she showed me her phone. She was making $40,000 a month by herself. Sorry. She was making $40,000 by herself. Through a phone? And I was like, whoa, there is something I don't know here, right? So then I started thinking to myself, and obviously since I started talking about it, we all know that phones listen to us, right? So I started talking about this with my friends and stuff. So my mentor, the one who coached me into OFM, started popping up on my phone. So I had both sides of this story, right? I had at home the girl who was doing it herself, doing actually good. And I used to see this guy who was and is my mentor, OFM mentor. Right now he's like a brother as well. And I'm safe to say I'm his best ever student. There is videos, YouTube videos that he's done where he mentions my story also, what I'm about to tell you. So I had both sides of the story. I used to see this guy making over $100,000 a month. And I had this girl, which I used to see the insides of how everything works. And then it was me in the middle who has no fucking clue. And I'm making no fucking money whatsoever, right? So I was like, I need to start looking into this. So I am a very methodic person. So I started looking into this for months, right? Until I decided to start an agency. When I decided to start an agency, I had no money. I could not pay my rent. I was basically in the worst situation I've ever been in my life. I was addicted to drugs, addicted to cocaine and 2C, which is what they call pink cocaine. It has nothing to do with cocaine. It's fucking shit. Anyway, don't try it at home, guys. Do not do drugs because it'll fuck up your whole life. The stupidest thing you can do is be a junkie, right? You're not cool for taking drugs. You're a fucking junkie, okay? Anyway, I was addicted to drugs, right? I came out of jail. I opened, my mother helped me. She paid the money that she didn't even have to open like a small chicken shop. It was a takeaway. We used to do meal preps, healthy food. You know these shops like the rotisserie chickens that they're spinning and shit. I've never had fucking another restaurant in my life. I had no fucking clue about hospitality. I used to go at 9 a.m., no sleep, coked up, fucking doing chickens and preparing food, which I didn't even know how to do, right? That only tells you how much of a grafter I am, okay? But anyway, leave that apart. So obviously the business wasn't working. It was not making money. And I see this girl doing all this. So then I said, I'm going to start an agency. I've got $0. I have nothing. But I said, okay, look, I'm going to start looking into it. I started looking into it. You know, thankfully, we are in an era that all information we need is online. Most information we need is online. So I started looking online. I started looking at this guy, fucking Slayer Zamani. He's my brother, my mentor. I started looking at his profile and adding everything, putting it all together. So I kind of, in my head, I knew how the game worked, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to fucking do this now. Her, the girl, that she became my girlfriend, she didn't want me to do it. She was like, oh, we should open our OnlyFans page together and just, you know, sell our sex tapes and shit. And I was like, nah, that's it. That doesn't sound good. Obviously, she didn't want me to mix with other girls and shit. Anyway. I started doing this, right? I started fucking doing research, putting everything together. And then I started trying to find models, right? I started to find models. How I started to find models? I pretended that I already had an agency and I knew what I was doing, which I had no clue. I've never done it, but in my head, I knew what I was going to do, right? So, long story short, after contacting 1,000 fucking girls, I signed 2 girls, okay? I signed 2 girls. The worst girls you've seen in your life. Okay? Fucking ugly. They were terrible. Terrible content. They're terrible. They were making no money. Terrible, terrible. And I did change their life to the fullest. It's the one I mentioned. One of them ended up buying a home in Venezuela and quit being a prostitute and fucking lived happily ever after with their husband, right? And the other one, we're not going to talk about it, right? Because it was terrible. Anyway, if you see this, anyway, whatever. So, look how God works, okay? I've got $0. I cannot pay my rent. I cannot even do food shopping, right? Like I was stealing food in the supermarket, like I've mentioned. Stealing food in the supermarket when I'm 27 years old with a daughter. What the fuck I was doing, right? Like, couldn't be any worse. Like, rock bottom to the fullest, right? But you need to hit rock bottom to come back stronger than ever. The same day that I signed these models who thought I knew what I was doing. That's amazing, man. The way God works is amazing. Watch this. The same day I signed these models, and I had no clue how I was going to do it, my mentor drops a message on Telegram and says, I opened 2 spots for mentorship. Be quick. I used to think every single day, I hope he drops a mentorship and I can join it, even though I've got no fucking money, right? I remember being sat in my mom's terrace, smoking a joint like a junkie. And this message comes through. 2 spots for mentorship. I messaged him in 1 second. We can connect with him someday if he wants. I'd love to jump on a podcast with him. I messaged him the same second and I said, brother, I'm going to join your mentorship. How much is it? 4,500 or 5,000 euros it was. And I said, okay, I will pay you tomorrow. I had $0. Zero. I was in minus. I owed money to all my friends. I said, I'll join tomorrow. Then I started scratching my head thinking, how the fuck am I going to join tomorrow? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. What did I do? I sat with my mother. God bless her. I sat with my mother, which is the only one who's been visiting me to jail. She knew absolutely everything that I did. And she still knows until today. I sat with my mother and I said, Mom, I want to finish this fucking shit criminal life that I've got. And I want to change my life and I have this business opportunity and this is what I want to do. I explained that I have this mentorship, this is what I want to do, etc. Her words were this. And listen, we don't come from money, right? My mother has worked 16 hours a day for as long as I can remember until she retired, right? We don't come from money. And my mother doesn't have so much money. She said, son, you promised me you will finish the criminal life? I've done 4 years in jail. She didn't want me to go back. I've got a daughter. I said, yes, Mom, I promise you. She gave me the money. My mother gave me the money. So the feeling I had was not just like I have to pull it off. It was the feeling of, if I fail one more time to my word, I'm failing everybody in my family, not just to myself. I'm failing my daughter. I'm failing my mother. Not only myself, which I used to fail myself every single day. Like I mentioned in these other videos that I've been uploaded, I kept saying to myself, I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to stop sniffing drugs. I'm going to stop the shit life. And I never did because I used to fail to myself every day. So failing to my word was nothing new. But this time I could not fail my family, my daughter, which is the most precious things I have in this world. So I had an iPhone 11, which is inside. Still got it there, right? I didn't even have a laptop. This laptop, my mother bought me for my birthday, right? The day this dies, I'm going to fucking mark it and put it on the wall forever. It's made me fucking millions. Mwah. I had to pull this off. I started the mentorship. Again, I hope I can jump on a podcast sometime with my mentor so you can hear this from him as well. 20 hours a day, I was on this iPhone 11 texting myself to the guys on 2 accounts from one iPhone 11. I used to sleep 4 hours, get up, back in the grind. I used to constantly message my mentor, asking him every sort of question because, guys, remember, I had no clue how to create one Gmail account. I knew nothing. So I was asking him all sorts of stupid questions. Like if I look at the conversations now, I probably think, fuck, I understand. He must have been thinking, this motherfucker. But hey, look what's come out of it. So we start the mentorship. I'm working 20 hours a day. I remember I had a room, which was, I used to use the room for playing with my daughter, but obviously I had fucking no money. I barely even had toys, right? So I said, I had a table there and I said, look, I'm going to sit in front of this wall and I'm not going to move until I make this business work. I didn't think I'm going to come and move to Dubai. I didn't think I'm going to buy a Rolex. I didn't think I'm going to buy Van Cleef. I didn't think I'm going to buy a fucking Maserati. None of that. All I knew is I need to pay my rent and I need to do food shopping. So things start to go good, obviously, because if I'm working, I was working 20 hours a day. I'm working like a motherfucker. I'm working hard as fuck. So things started slowly to pick up, obviously, yeah, with time, over time. I separated from every single friend that I had because no one was bringing me good, right? Okay, not Kiri, my boy Kiri is still going strong. He's still my brother until today. People who supported me, who understood what I was doing, who supported me and said, G, you always pulled it off, no matter where. You always turn anything that you touch in gold. And this time you're touching the right thing. So go for it. So months go by. 6 months, I did not see anyone rather than that wall. My mother bought me this laptop. This was like a month after I started for my birthday. Then I was working from a laptop. So things started to pick up and I started doing extremely good because I'm a master in sales and I am a master in understanding what people want, right? So this business is about that, understanding what the other person at the other side wants and making him want to give you his money, right? Which is what many of you don't understand. You think this is like pimping a girl in the street or something. That has nothing to do. Nothing to do. I was so wrong that this is something to do with prostitution or anything else. Absolutely nothing to do. So, okay, things started to pick up and was good, etc., etc. But still, you know, the money we was making, okay, we did in the first month, first month did $9,500. Again, on my mentor's YouTube videos, all this is there and all this is in Telegram channels. Then life started to look good. So what I had two choices. I could get super excited with this 10,000 and I can start going to parties, keep again taking drugs and shit. What would have happened? I would have gone down and I would have went back to the same place. I kept pushing. I got this laptop and again I said, I'm going to sit again in front of this wall and we're going to fucking, now this is working, we're going to take this to the top. Work, 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 work. Nothing happens. Work, 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 work. And that's sometime then you start to see results, right? 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K. Then what happens? I start getting the name because obviously when the people who's working with you is making money, right? They're going to tell their friends. So everybody started coming to me saying, hey, I want to make money, which again, we'll attack this in a little while. But now there is a big misconception about OnlyFans. And people think you're just going to make an OnlyFans and you're going to become rich doing nothing. And that's not the case. These girls were putting work. The work is to create content. I could do absolutely everything. All I cannot do is beat them in front of the camera. I wish I could. I wish I could. Can you imagine me fucking dancing and doing this shit for the camera? Anyway. Seven months after I started, I got so big that they called me from Spanish television and they gave me an award. They gave me they gave me an award, yeah? This was full of famous people from TV. I never turned TV on, okay? But it was all like famous people from Spanish TV. And I pull up there, all these videos are in my Instagram as well. I'm pulling up there and all these people are like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy is the guy who is the best dressed. Okay, at the time, I still used to drink alcohol, which I don't anymore, right? He's the one who's got more bottles than anybody else. He's got all bitches with him. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck is this G, right? This is your G. They gave me this award. Premios Yo Estoy de Moda. They gave me this award. And so I started having this name. So famous celebrities started approaching me because they started to hear about my work. Because I'm very professional. One big mistake that people has in this game is that they think this is a fucking game, like a kid's game, or they think this is like a lover boy thing, like, oh, I get this model, I fuck her and this. I am so professional. I've never fucked with any of the girls who work in our company. I'm mega professional, right? And that's what took me to the top, okay? That's what skyrocketed because I had no feelings. I don't care. or other people out there probably sitting there wanking, watching their content and shit. I don't even watch this content. I just give this to my team, okay? At this time, I started to build my team, okay? I will go there now. But I never start wanking to this fucking content doing any of this. That's fucking gay. If you're doing that, you're not gonna have success, okay? You need to be professional in whatever you're doing. And you need to make people feel safe around you, right? Okay, look at me. Obviously, how are they not gonna feel safe? I'm professional. I look good. Of course. Not these guys who are fucking clowns. They don't even know how to speak and they want to run an agency. First, work in yourself. That's where I come from. You need to be a G yourself in order that people respect you. If you don't respect yourself, how is gonna girl respect you? If you have a girlfriend and she don't respect you, how's another girl gonna respect you? If you walk with your girl down the street and the people you say hello to don't respect you, people don't show respect to you, how is your girl gonna respect you? Or how is any girl that's working in your company gonna respect you? So again, guys, everything starts in yourself. Everything starts in yourself. So I started working with some celebrities, which until today we're still working with them. These celebrities have been in dating programs and shit like this, but they were not making money, okay? Because we all know, like TV, you earn a bit of money when you're there, this, that, and then when you're finished, that's it. I made the millions, and I still make the millions until today, okay? Hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And I make it look easy. It's actually, okay, I was gonna say it's not easy. It actually is. It is fucking easy. Online money is crazy. But again, if you're a wimp yourself, you have no discipline, you're not professional, and you don't respect yourself, you're not gonna make it work. You understand? Again, everything starts in you. The biggest girl, the biggest earner, she just bought a 1.2 million villa. She got a mortgage on it, right? And you guys can say, oh, she didn't pay it cash, whatever. She's pulling over 100K a month. How much are you pulling in, right? Fuck all. Fucking spending it on them. So, okay. I funded the agency. I took it there. In 7 months, I made 1.5 million. This was before I started working with the celebrities, right? I started working with the celebrities after they gave me the award. When they gave me the award, I was still a junkie. I was still drinking alcohol. They gave me this award. The minute I received it, I went with my friend to the bathroom. We started sniffing drugs, sniffing Tusi. By the time on top of the fucking award, by the time I came out of the toilet, I couldn't fucking hold myself. And this was full of fucking famous people. Everybody was trying to talk to me. Look how stupid I was, right? Everybody was talking to me. And I had to fucking go home. Because I couldn't fucking move. That day, I realized I need to stop doing this shit, right? No more drugs. I said to myself, you're a fucking junkie, man. What are you doing? Look everything you went through. You've been in jail. Look how far you've come. Okay, I forgot to say, obviously, the money that my mother gave me for this, she received it back in the first month, yeah? Thanks to God. And now everybody's living relaxed, everybody's living good. I provide everybody with everything what they need. And that's what fills my heart, okay? I don't care the watches, the jewelry. I can fuck this. This is all shit. You know what made me the happiest person in the world? My mother says to me now, Iman, I can turn off my phone in the night when I go to sleep, and I know the police is not gonna call me saying you're in jail. They're not gonna call me saying you're dead. I can sleep relaxed. That is success. Success is to be able to provide for your loved ones and that they are relaxed, that you're okay. Because when I was selling drugs, when I was doing good, because whatever I do, I fucking do it very good, before shit hit the fan and God sent me the message that it was not for me anymore. I was providing, but they were not relaxed. And most important, I was not relaxed. Anywhere I'm sitting down, I'm just looking back. Anywhere I pull into my garage, I'm looking who's there. I'm always strapped. Okay, maybe in the United States this is normal. In Spain it's not. Okay, I was constantly strapped. Coming out of the garage with my ex-wife, the fucking strap on me, looking who's there, who's this car, who's that. I sit in a restaurant, that guy's a police, pay the bill, let's go. That's not what life is about. Life is about being relaxed and having peace of mind. So when you as a man, you've got peace of mind, you can share this with others and you transmit this and people will feel it. As a man, it's your duty. It's your duty. You are the one who is ruling. You are the one who you are sharing the energy and people's going to pick it up. So if you're insecure, people's going to feel insecure. If you feel shit with yourself, people's going to feel shit around you. Okay? So keys that made me have major success in this. Discipline. Not listening to absolutely anyone. Do you know how many of my friends, criminal friends that I had before, I mean, some of them are still my friends, okay? Like I said, Kiri and some of the guys that are my fucking brothers, okay? People was laughing at me. People was laughing at me, saying I'm a fucking idiot and fucking taking the piss. And now what? Some of them have asked me for a job. That's what they got. And many of them, most of them respect me, okay? Big guys in the game, they respect me. You know why? Because I'm making hundreds of thousands a month from a laptop. I can be whatever I want in the world. I have absolute freedom. Freedom is key. That's to be rich. Why do you want all the money in the world if you have to be tied up to a location, if you have to be tied up to a job, if you have to be sucking your boss's dick? It's not the way it works, man. So again, keys to success, another key to success, listening to absolutely nobody. Where I want to go with this? If you have an idea and people's trying to put you down saying, oh, don't do it, it's not going to work, that's their own mind, okay? That is their own mind. That's because they cannot make it work. It's not about you. If you have this idea, you have to go for it. Because these things, success is not for small-minded people, right? It's really hot out here, guys. So how I ended up in Dubai. Like I said, I never thought I would come and live in Dubai. I never thought I even traveled to Dubai. That was not like, my life was very different, right? So it was Christmas and the mother of my child said they were gonna travel to a different country for New Year's and that. So I said, okay, yeah, well, if that's how it's gonna be, if my kid is not gonna be around, then we might as well just go to Dubai. It was 3 days. Me and Jay, my brother, he's actually here now. We are living together. He's my brother. We ride together till the end. Brotherhood is the most important thing, okay? Also, one of the keys you need is a good team and is your brothers around you, because those are the ones who are going to save you, okay? Your girl is not going to come and save you. Your brothers are. If shit hits the fan, if shit really hits the fan, your brothers are going to save you. So be very wise who you spend most of your time with, okay? Anyway, that's up to all of you, right? So 3 days notice, we were sat in the gym in Spain and we was like, okay, you just go to Dubai. Boom, we got the ticket, came to Dubai. The minute that I landed here, yeah, I jumped in the taxi, I looked into this building and I was like, Jay, we need to move here. I'm moving here. We spent a month. I went to Spain, 10 days. I finished everything I had and I moved to Dubai, okay? And the journey's been amazing so far. You need to enjoy the journey. If you're only thinking about the result and what you're going to do when you get money, you'll never get it. Because your mind is not where it needs to be. Right? Get to work. Don't listen to no one. Enjoy the journey. And money and success will be the consequence of that. Okay? Mark these words. Sounds very simple. And people says, oh yeah, I understand this, but you don't. Because all you're thinking is, I need money, I need this. And when you're chasing something, it's gonna fucking run away from you. You need to attract it. How you attract it? Through your habits and the person you are today. This is why I have built this community, Born for This, and we are helping people and coaching them into being the best version of themselves and enjoying the journey, which is gonna end up in a spiral of success. I am seeing great results from people who are 1 week into the program. 1 week. Only because they start going to the gym, they drop the junk food, they drop the drugs, they drop the drink, and they are changing their lives. You can see it in their eyes. They're shining. That is my motto now. People saying to me, Iman, my mother, just like me, just what I said, my mother or my wife said to me for first time in her life, I'm proud of you. If she didn't say it before, it's because you didn't deserve them to be proud. Make them proud. Discipline. Like I said, we all know what's right and what's wrong. So why we keep doing the wrong thing? It's the easy thing, no? Easy to do the wrong thing. Guys, I'm creating a room, okay? I'm right now doing a one-on-one coachings until now, okay? And I'm doing it mostly, I started doing it with people that I know that came to me and asked me for help. And I did it with pleasure. But now most of the people who's contacted me is people that I don't know. It's people like you who you are watching, you might identify with this message, who you want to change your life, you want to find a new business, you want to get fit, you want a new chance in life. And it is possible. You don't need to come from money. You don't need to come from nothing. What you need to do is to drop the excuses and become the best version of yourself. So I am creating a room for all of you guys where I'm going to be giving you keys of daily habits to do in order to have a crazy spiral of success. But I'm being very selective. If you join my room and you don't put the work, I'm going to remove your subscription straight away. Because I don't want to be dealing with losers. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for result. And I'm doing this not only for you guys, also for me. Why? Because I want to fill my heart with gratitude to God helping others. Right? So if somebody's going to come in just to not put the work, let me tell you now, don't spend your money. Don't come into my room if you're not willing to make changes. If you're not willing to wake up earlier, if you're not willing to train, if you're not willing to put extra time at work, why do you need the time? Oh, I'm going to work at this time, I'm done. No. You need to work. You don't need to go out and drink with your friends. You don't need to go to the cinema with your girlfriend. You know what? Something that's very normal is that maybe the girl that you have around you, she will not understand this grind. If she does, trust me, keep her. She's a keeper and she will stay with you. But most of the girls don't understand when you don't entertain, don't understand when you sat in front of a laptop or your phone 20 hours a day trying to fix your life forever. You need to be willing to give a lot of shit up in order to become the best version of yourself. Right now, we focus on a million fucking things, and that's not how it is. You need to focus on one thing and go for it until you make it. Enjoying the journey, enjoying the pain. That's what Born for This is about. That's why it's called Born for This, because we are born for this. We are born for success, okay? And success is not meant to be easy. Success is meant to be painful, and you're meant to enjoy this pain, right? You need to build a strong, unbreakable mindset. When I was in jail, right? When I was in jail, I used to train like a motherfucker. I cut all the fucking shit. No sweets. I was 110 kilos fat. I explained you guys know already. I cut all the sweets. I cut all the bread. All I used to eat was fucking ham, turkey, and train. So you need to outperform everyone in all areas, and then you will win. And let me tell you, it might sound hard, but it's not. It's very easy to outperform everyone because, like I said, everyone is average. 99% of the people is average, okay? And they're not connected to God. Don't eat too much, okay? I'm going to give you a key now. This is it. Don't eat too much. Stay hungry. When you're hungry, okay, when you're in such a caloric deficit that you are hungry as fuck, you're connected to God so much that all you do is perform. Why no one wants to be stressed? What's wrong about stress? Go on the internet right now and do some research. Being stressed makes you perform. So guys, I'm hoping to have this room ready next week. Okay? This room is going to have different plans. I'm going to be teaching how to start your online business like an agency. I'm going to help you live off fitness also, okay? I'm going to help you lose weight. I'm going to help you eat better. And you'll think this is stupid, but again, let me repeat myself one more time. The change starts in you. If you're not fit, if you're not eating good, you will not make nothing work. The way you do something is the way you do everything. You need to be disciplined, okay? So guys, I will make another video tomorrow, hopefully, okay? And you guys are asking me to talk about jail stories. So I'm going to talk about fights we had in jail and people who was there. We used to stab people up and shit like this, okay? It's all fun and games. You need to enjoy these hard times, okay? And become the best version of yourself, guys. Think very well. If you're ready to make a change, if you want to change your life forever, if you want to look good, if you want to feel good, if you want your partner, your family, your girlfriend, your daughter, your friends, and people who don't even know you to respect you and love you without you even having to say a word. Because let me tell you, the best thing I did in my life, one of the best things I did in my life was changing my body. Changing my body and going to the gym basically and eating better changed my mindset, okay? Absolutely changed my mindset. So I changed my body, it changed my mind. So basically I am a different person. Right now I walk in a room and they can feel this energy. Your boyfriend will feel my energy in the back of his head when I walk in the room. Because he sees that your girl, obviously, or his girl, is looking at me and he's thinking, who the fuck is that guy? I don't need to open my mouth to get respect. Because one thing you cannot buy with money is a fit body and a healthy mind and a strong mind. This is built through discipline. When you see this body, you know I'm consistently killing myself in the gym and you know I am disciplined as fuck. If you're ready to make this change, not only subscribe to my channel, okay, guys, if you like this, I'm gonna do the little normal promotion. If you like my content, go check my IG, Iman Hassani or BFT Iman, BFT_Iman, my TikTok, BFT Iman. I drop content there on a daily where you can learn a lot actually and you can start applying these things and start doing changes. But what I'm gonna be doing in the room and what I do in the coaching is completely different, okay? This is like the turbo. It's nothing like it, okay? So if you really want this, if you want to be the best version of yourself, if you want people to respect you and love you, we will see us inside the BFT room. Born for this. Again, this is only for people who's born for this, okay? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, drop me a like, drop me a comment. I always say, thank you everybody for the positive comments. Thank you for the negative ones. Send me smoke and send me negative comments. Because hey, if we have something in common, me and my haters, is that both love me. We all love myself. So guys, subscribe to my channel if you like the video. Go check my socials. This is it for today. And I'm going to drop another video tomorrow. Like I said, I'm dropping videos on a daily. And I'm really enjoying connecting here with you guys. Okay? We are born for this, guys. Stay tuned. There's a lot more coming. Stay tuned for the Born for This BFT room. And again, only join if you're ready to give a lot of shit up in order to be the best version of yourself, guys. Okay? See you tomorrow. Let's go.